Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Friday, February 5th, 2016, around 8:17 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. The snow's all done, got a foot of snow, and it looks pretty, but it's hard to shovel because it's heavy, wet snow. And the weekend's going to be decent, get some snow melting at temperatures about 40s, but next week, interesting. 3 chances for snow. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. They say Monday's event could be too far out to sea to get a significant snowstorm. Tuesday is the most likely that it's going to be a significant one. Friday's still 7 days away. But like I say, stay tuned because these could change in an instant. Just like today's storm. It wasn't supposed to happen up here until last night. Some news to report. Pearl Jam is going to be playing at Fenway Park this August, and LA Clippers star player Blake Griffin had a second surgery on his hand, but he will not delay his return to the Clippers, and the Clippers say that Blake Griffin's not going to be traded, so he's staying put. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject tonight is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is the true baseball home run king of all time, Hank Aaron. Hank played 23 seasons in Major League Baseball, 20 of them with the 21 seasons with the Milwaukee/Atlanta Braves, and 2 seasons to end his career with the Milwaukee Brewers. Hank was one of the best players in Major League Baseball history. He was nicknamed Hammer and the Hammering Hank, and his real name is Henry Louis Aaron. He was born and he grew up in Mobile, Alabama. He was one of 7 children. One of his brothers, Tommy Aaron, played for the Braves for a few years, and they hold the record for most home runs by a brother combination with 768. And Hank was so poor that he couldn't support baseball equipment, so he used bottle cans, caps, and sticks for his baseball equipment. And he played high school baseball as an outfielder, third baseman. He actually got a tryout with the Brooklyn Dodgers at the age of 15, and then he played some semi-pro ball in Mobile, Alabama during his summers during his high school days. Then he played for the Negro Leagues for the Indianapolis Clowns. He was signed by the Boston Braves in 1952. He spent 1.5 seasons in the minor leagues, and he got called up to the big leagues in 1954 by the Milwaukee Braves when Bobby Thompson injured his ankle and he missed some time, and Hank Aaron replaced him, and he was playing for them for 23 seasons. He had 20 seasons of 20 or more home runs, 6 seasons, 20 or more stolen bases, 11 times he drove in 100 RBIs, 3 times he had 200 hit seasons, 15 times he scored 100 or more runs, 18 times he had 2 doubles, 14 times he hit 300 in a season. He played in 25 All-Star games. That's a record from 1959 through 1962. Major League Baseball would play 2 All-Star games, one at the American League ballpark, one at the National League ballpark. 3 times he won the Gold Glove. 2 times he was in National League's batting champion. 1 time he won the MVP, which was in 1958, and 12 other times he was in the top 10 in MVP polling. 4 times he led the National League in home runs, and 4 times he was the National League's RBI champion. Henry continued to be a productive player well into his 30s, and he passed milestones: 500, 600, 700 home runs. He hit a home run on April 8th, 1974, which was 715, which set the major league record for most home runs in his career. Hank Aaron got some death threats for the home run record because some people didn't want him to break it, and some of those were like nasty, like letters. Some of them used the N-word, and Henry, continued to keep through adversity. And Henry only played in the postseason 3 times. One in 1957 when the Braves won it all, 1958 when they lost to the New York Yankees, and in 1969 National League's Championship Series to the New York Mets. In 1975, Hank played his final 2 seasons in the big leagues with the Milwaukee Brewers. He was a designated hitter. He actually made his final All-Star team in 1975, but he was basically a part-time player, and he retired at the 1976 season with these amazing stats. He was a .305 hitter, 755 home runs, 2,297 RBIs, 2,174 runs scored, 3,771 hits, 624 doubles, and 240 home runs. The Atlanta Braves retired as number 44, and the Milwaukee Brewers retired as number 44 as well. He was a first ballot Baseball Hall of Famer in 1982. He's been with the Braves in their front office since 1980 as a vice president, and the legend of Hank Aaron continues to grow each day. I read his autobiography, which was pretty good. There was other biographies about him, and he didn't say too much about the home run record when it was being broken by Barry Bonds in 2007, but he said there was a tape messages when Barry Bonds broke his record, which was, okay, but I think deep down inside Hank Aaron did not want Barry Bonds to break his record because Barry Bonds used PEDs, or suspicion of using PEDs, and Hank Aaron's 755 is the true home run record because Hank never used PEDs. And that's about it on him. That's about it on these video blogs: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and Google+. Tomorrow, the same 3 video blogs, different subjects. First video blog will be starting the project of the top 10 greatest professional wrestling matches of all time. Tomorrow is going to be from 100 to 91. Second video blog of the day will be about the former new sport channel that lasted for 1993 to 1997. And the third and final video blog of the night is going to be another personality profile. This time will be about the late great pro basketball Hall of Famer Moses Malone. Like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Budding guy. Molly Rose Blood of the CCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Art's so stunning. Amy Swensey's awesome. And in the words of Vince McMahon, WWE owner, shut up. See you later. Don't forget shout outs, plugs, questions, comments, concerns. Send it to me. Bye.